What
is dilate?
Dilate means multiply.
Times 2.
Yeah. Yes, I'm good at pencil.
What did you put?
Thanks. You're welcome. Okay. So on number 1, all you're doing is matching the sides like we did last time and the angles. Let's go down to number 2. Number 2 is a little weird. It's super easy. You're finding the scale factor for number 1 and number 2. So you're just comparing a side. So I'm going from figure A to figure B. So I have to take B and divide by A. I'm not doing every single side. I'm picking one side to compare. So let's pick something on B. 4, sure. 4 is corresponding, bless you, to 10. And then all I'm doing is reducing my fraction. So what can I, bless you, what can I divide by in 4 and 10? 2. So if I divide by 2, what do I get? 2/5, and that's it. That's the scale factor. That's what you would dilate the figure by. So that's how you're going to do 2 and 3. Let's go down to number 5. Number 5, so we're going to kind of skip around. 5 says if the scale factor, so they're giving me the scale factor, is 7 to 2, find the perimeter of figure A. So I have to find the perimeter of this. I have B. How do I find the perimeter of B? Good. So what is my perimeter if I add 12, 9, 5, and 9? 35. I have to find the perimeter of A. So I'm going to write a proportion like we did yesterday. Yesterday we did small over big equals small over big. P is perimeter because we're talking about perimeter. So my perimeter for my small is 35. Do I know the perimeter of the big one? Heck no. So I'm going to call it X. If my scale factor is 7 to 2, which one represents the small shape, 2 or 7? 2. So I'm doing 2 over 7. And then what did we do yesterday? We cross multiply like the beautiful little butterfly. So if I cross multiply 2 and X, that's 2X. In a calculator, if I multiply 7 and 35, yeah, that's like 2X equals.
Multiply?
Yep. 245. This is the only decimal on this entire sheet. If I divide by 2,
I'm not a decimal. 0.5.
122.5. Oh, we're like sick around here. Everybody's sneezing. Yeah, the allergies, the pollen. My car's like turning yellow because of the pollen.
Can I skip on today's paper?
For Deja, be nice.
That little boy.
You should skip 7 and 11. Yeah, it's good.
Hold on.
Yeah, you better be going.
Let's go to 7. 7 says if JKL is similar to NPM or MMP, okay, we'll pick something on the small. So anything on the small. So what's on the small? 14. 14. So 14 is my numerator. What does that match with on the big one? 49.
Where are you going?
Hi. What else is on the small?
Bro.
Don't say that's plus 1.
Over. What's the matching piece on the big? And we are going to, yep, plus 1. And then we're going to cross multiply. Yep. Yep.
Excuse me.
Did you just take our calculator? Oh, okay. So then we're going to distribute to get rid of the parentheses. So we're multiplying. So you're doing small over big equals small over big. So in a calculator, if I do 14 times 9x is 126. x. If I distribute the 14 to the 1, I get plus 14. If I distribute the 49, I get 49x. And then 49 times 5 is what? 49. What? What'd you say? Oh, 245. Okay. So now what do you want to move? 14. So I'm going to minus 14. Get 126x equals 49x. 245 minus 14 is how much? 231. Then I'm going to minus 49, and then I'm going to divide.
77.
231, I guess. So what is x equals 3? We're going to set up one more, and then I'll tell you what wins. 8? Okay, let's do 8.
What is that? You gotta do 6 and 7?
This is the new stuff. You need to focus on the old stuff. Huh?
We're doing 6 and 7?
Number 7. Yeah.
6, 7.
Let's go to number 8. Well, that's why you gotta pay attention. Okay, so now we're doing the same thing. You're doing small over big equals small over big. There are two triangles in this picture. One of which is DGH. This is the small one. Okay. The other one is DEF, the big one. Okay. So we're picking something, anything on the small triangle.
52.
52. 52 matches with what on the big triangle? 91. So 52 over 91 equals this whole thing right here. So that's 52 is the small one, 91 is the big one. So now what else is on the small one? Good. Over the big one. Perfect. And then we just cross multiply butterfly. And then I'm gonna distribute. Distribute property.
$25.
25. 21 times 3.
Let's see there.
Is it 25?
Yep, that's correct. That is correct.
You go 11. And skip 10. 25.
104 minus 97.
Oh, no.
There's
Give it to the rest of them.
X equals 25. Okay, bye. How do we feel?